This video may contain copyrighted material, the use of which may not have been specifically authorized by the copyright owner. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Welcome to the pre-show. I am Richbartone, and it starts off with our first hello, which is our goddess. Indeed, it is El Frost Vivo here live, as well as Officer Boogeyman, and Ledgeview is here as well. I got a feeling this show is going to have a little hop to it, a little bounce, a little jump, if you will. Let's do this thing.
Well, yeah, these people so like in their feelings. They talking about a job when I'm working. You know who Goku is, honey? Tell me I'm not a lot like Goku.
I love the back off on the Goku thing. Yeah, I'll give the joke away. What the hell? Most of us here have seen it. I'm doing a lot better than I was. Perhaps I'll get into that.
These people, I think it's so funny how these people is so upset that me and Christina are together and we're happy. And then they try to act like they joking around, but really they just looking for an excuse. They is so upset that we are happy, honey.
I don't know why he keeps saying honey. He is in fact talking to a guy, and it just gets a little creepy if you actually have that knowledge. Please, please, please say hello to Negasonic, middle-aged dickhead. He is, of course, all of those things. And yeah, it's a lot better. Like I said, I may have a story here later. I absolutely have a story. I'll probably tell it, but that'll be later on.
Funny as that. We're gonna rub it in. They is not happy about all this happiness we have together, all this money coming, all that. They are very in their feelings about our beautiful future. We gonna definitely rub it in, honey. But we gonna do it in a nice spirit, not mean-spirited like that. We're gonna do it in a nice.
And I must say, we appreciated what you did for us so very much, sis. Thank you.
Kind, loving way, and we gonna keep on winning. Cause all I do is win, 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 no matter what. Is that a dragonfly or a wasp? It's a dragonfly, isn't it? Out at that ranch, there was tons of hornets and wasps, and I'm so crazy at the time, I was thinking about trying to sleep in there. I don't know what I was thinking.
Think about that for a minute. That it may well be top 5 craziest things that he's ever said. It's a thought that has not ever crossed my mind at all. Thank you, sis. We both love you.
That would not have worked well. There's my baby. Yeah, it's a cartoon. You're still listening to me, right? Yeah.
He's from down under, and we enjoy his company. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Downrange.
Goku. They keep saying Gohan is super powerful, which I think is Goku's son. So I heard him try to say he's the most powerful, which I thought it was Goku. Frieza, Vegeta.
Whatever, dude. What the hell ever. Please say hi to Bung Sam.
All of them characters. All right, here we go. We got like 15 minutes left. 15 minutes. I only got 4 minutes.
I only got 4 minutes. How do you go from I only got 15 minutes? I only got 4 minutes. What the fuck, man? The gears, we know the gears are broke, but it may actually be worse than we think. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Dutchy. Weed has turned him into a night creature, but I'll bet you $1 to donuts, it hasn't turned him into a psychotic killer like they're trying to convince people that weed does now.
Is it 4 or 5? Yes, with Goku. Yeah. Oh, that was me talking to myself. Yeah, it's got all them characters in it. But I'm a lot like Goku, and I still believe to this day that Goku, again, I'm going to say it again, I'm going to take it there, I'm going to go there, he's taking Dragon Ball Z too. I think Goku's me. That's right, I think Goku is the prophecy, I think I'm Goku, and I think it's about me. I think all the movies, all of creation are about me, except Edward Scissorhands. I don't think that's about me. There's a lot I don't think are about me, but the
Yeah, they're really busy with that particular propaganda right now that, yeah, weed makes people get all psychotic and put knives through people's heads and all that. No sooner did we get it, they're trying to take it away from us.
Ones that have to do with like martial arts and legendary prophecy stuff, like Neo in the Matrix and all that. Yeah, that's all me. They made those with me. And with Wesley Snipes with the vampires, yeah, that was me. But
that is absolutely true. We have brought back the mute game right here, right now. El Frost Vivo is our first winner here on this Valentine's Day, and hopefully there won't be any more, but if there are, it's going to be a whole lot of fun. Please welcome the legend that is Sheriff Gonson. He's here live right now. Brother R- is here, otherwise known as @Brother R-1960. You ever hate YouTube? I do sometimes. So very much. Yeah, the scromiting. Oh my God, the scromiting. People are puking on high-powered marijuana. Yeah, pure THC will, in fact, make you sick to your stomach. You know what else will? Jack Daniels. Good fucking God. Yeah, it's Reefer Madness 2026. We finally get the momentum, and all of a sudden, it's bad. Jesus Christ.
Goku, I think, has a lot in common with me. We have the same kind of personality, too, because I'm too nice. You know, I got a little bit of Vegeta in me, though. I got a little bit of it. And when it comes out, it's kind of scary.
No, it isn't.
But I like him. He's got a good attitude because he's always angry. But Goku, that's what I'm saying. Goku's not, and Goku like ends up being more powerful than him 9 times out of 10. What it seems like.
Yeah, it's a fun way to cover a mistake. You know, I'd look at this from a hobbyist point of view. You know, chasing the dream that never really happened, and you're trying to keep those down to a minimum. But the mute game does make it something fun, and it makes it far less embarrassing because we figured out a way to have a lot of fun with it.
So it's more like my character. I'm more like a Goku. Yeah, these people so like in their feelings. They talking about a job when I'm working. All right, I don't know. Let's keep it going and finish.
That's why I'm really, really extra hoping that he goes live tonight, because it is Valentine's Day. That day of commercial love. That's exactly what it is. And you know, of course, he's going to be all alone because he's all alone right now. Fajitas tomorrow. I don't know what we're doing. May go out to eat tomorrow because trying to go out on Valentine's Day is a high pressure situation. Please say hi to Kenny T. He's here right now. No new arrivals, so let's continue.
Out strong. You gotta finish out strong, boy. That's right. These folks are in their feelings because I'm getting money. Get my money now. Money. Need some money. RMAT. We got another one. Are they gonna ruin my day too? Right when I'm about to get going again. It's getting old, bro. If you end up on the camera, that's your deal. It's getting old. And that sucks. You should have gotten that one on video, dog. Was it good? Hey, was it good, honey? Come out here. Yeah.
Oh, it certainly can be. You know, if there, like I said, there's some pressure with it, especially if you're alone. In that case, you just have to. The best thing you can do is just look at Valentine's Day like what it is, a created sort of mini holiday in which to buy candy and cards. That's what it's about. From a crass commercial point of view, of course, it's a lot more than that to me.
Right. This is Super Saiyan training. Space Cadet. Come out here, you don't come out here.
Okay.
Train.
All right.
Right, come here. Train to get strong, boy.
So where are they going? Somewhere fun, I hope. I know. Yes, he is, Ledge.
What the? Mine are going to be really dramatic.
Yeah, I think it was literally created by a greeting card company, I think. Does anybody want to Google the beginning of Valentine's Day?
did you think of that one, honey?
That's the one good thing about it. I'm waiting until tomorrow. I'm going to clean up on some sugar-free chocolates at like 80% off.
Pretty good. I was trying to contain the monster.
Can he pee you?
Sometimes the monster wants to get out. It's kind of like Outer Banks Jan Marie. Oh, for real. Sometimes Jaws gets out of the cage. There's nothing you can do. I love you. Said she doesn't know who that is. She doesn't know the characters. Yeah, it's okay, honey. I didn't watch it that often anyway. I try to check it out now, like videos about it. It's really interesting.
After flexing on his encyclopedic knowledge of the topic, Christina said, I don't know anything about... Oh, that's okay. I don't really know anything about it either. What a tunk, huh? What is a tunk? It's cunt spelled backwards.
I don't really know much either. I just go, as I go along with it.
Thanks to Grand Funk Railroad.
I know a little bit. And I still believe to this day that Goku, again, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to take it there. I'm going to go there. He's taking Dragon Ball Z too. I think Goku's me. That's right. I think Goku is the prophecy. I think I'm Goku, and I think it's about me. I think all the movies in all of creation are about me, except Edward Scissorhands. I don't think that's about me. There's a lot I don't think are about me, but the ones that have to do with like martial arts and legendary prophecy stuff, like Neo in the Matrix and all that, yeah, that's all me.
I'm guessing casinos are going to be involved. Sis.
They made those about me. And with Wesley Snipes with the vampires, yeah, that was me. Did you see that lift? Was it good? Seemed like one of my best yet.
Good plan.
I did it, Coach. I did it. You want to know something funny? Every time I get on those lift bars, when y'all ain't around, I like to tell myself, come on, champ.
Nega, that is absolutely correct.
Like I got a motivational, coach or speaker
Good
next
time.
to me, and I imagine that, and he's from the culture too. He's imaginary, but he's from the culture. Like in the And One, he was like, Professor, like that guy. And he'll just stand next to me in my mind, and he's like, come on, champ, whenever I'm lifting. It helps me. I don't know. It helps me a lot, actually. If I had like a hype man, I think it would help a lot. People don't get that stuff helps you. Like motivation goes a long way, especially in this stuff. Because I'll come out here and like today I was like total mortal being, like nowhere close, and then I pull it out of me. Like I do some other stuff too, and I pull it out of me, and like I don't know, it just comes, and then I get in my, I call it flow state. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, Ledger. He's a very nice guy. There's something very Barney Fife about him, isn't there?
And once I'm in flow state, then I'm moving. And this is the thing, like it's a spiritual flexing, spiritual thing. That's all spiritual. If you ain't got your spirit right, you could think you're strong all day, but there's a way to come. I think that's half the reason why the devil always tried to get you angry and out of your equilibrium. It's better, There's monks that lose their patience. There was one on the Vegas Strip just lost his patience, if he was real. Everybody does, but you got to learn how to control that. Online, it's impossible with these people just sitting there typing. I'm talking about in reality. Reality is different because they can't do all that. Oh. Oh. All right, do another live right now. Let me try to get some martial arts stuff real quick for the books. For the videos and the adoring fans. I'll be right back on live for y'all. We can talk. Talkity talk. I'm tired. I really don't want to do it, but I need to try. All right, I'll be right back. Practice makes perfect. Go get him, champ. Come on. Go get him, champ. Come on, sport. You can do it, Tiger. You can do it, Tiger. Come on, champ.
While it may be true that practice does make perfect, do you know that wrong practice ingrains bad habits? And since you do every fucking thing wrong, well, you put it together, asshole. You're just ingraining bad habits and things get worse. Look at your hunchback for an example. Hello again, Sneedville. I am App Richbartone, and this is Negative 43 TV Saturday Madness for Saturday, February 14th, 2025. Yes, indeed, it is Valentine's Day. We were talking about it just a couple of minutes ago, just to really show you where you get to after a while. I said Happy Valentine's Day to her. She said the same thing. I gave her a kiss, and that was it for this year. Oh boy, do I have a story for you later, and it will explain in part why it was kind of kept at that. But again, after 30 or 40 years, you know it's Valentine's Day. I love you and hope to get lucky, which I did not do, and just be happy about the entire thing. And Sis is right here. Hit that thumbs up. Everybody, please, please, please. So let's get some music going. I think that would be a very nice thing here. Ah, yes. Something super dumb that's going to go along with what we're about to look at. And believe me when I tell you, it's dumb. You know something? I figured out this week that there are no fewer than 53 different videos by Tyree Sneed named Batman is the reincarnated game master. It's absolutely true. And I've already loaded it in right here. So we're going to click on that. And there they are. Oh, shorts after shorts after shorts. If you look at the thumbnail on the left there, that's I'm no expert at fighting, and that's just not a good position to be in. Let's take a look at it. Okay. Turn that music down. The whole copyright thing, and the circus music just goes along with it better, or silent film music. Well, the entertainment value is already out of that. So let's go on back here. And we're going to find a big video with that name, and it should not be that hard. There's one from one day ago. Hey, this is something really popular. When your mind stops functioning, things like this come to pass. I'm seeing a lot of shorts right now. I need something of full-length video here. Oh, please do not ruin my great idea for content. At least I thought it was 28 minutes after the hour wherever you are, except Newfoundland and Labrador, and I don't really have time to do the math right now. Sorry. Okay, here we go. This one is from a month ago. No, let's see if I can do a little bit better than that. Holding my audience in suspense or by the throat, depends on your view on this thing. Okay, I think we're just, wait, let's see. There's a game master thing. Nope. We may actually have to go back and look at the one from a month ago. I'm afraid that's what's going to happen here. And as always, I need everybody, if you would like to be an associate producer and help me keep an eye out on Tyree Sneed, just in case this mouth-breathing idiot should go live. And it's quite possible. After all, he needs to go live so he can prove to us that he's the boss on Valentine's Day. Them bitches be after him and shit, as he likes to put it. So let's click the candy-colored button. We'll bring this thing up.
This is what I do.
We're going to yank it back to the beginning, and let's go.
Welcome to another wonderful episode of Batman Radio, folks. How are all of you doing out there? I hope you are having a good day and good night.
I have had one of the worst weeks I've ever had in my life, and I am still so far ahead of you. It's absolutely ridiculous. Story coming later.
Like I said, we're going to continue to move forward. We're going to continue to progress. We're going to continue to be professional. We're going to continue to make money. All right. Like I said, let me look real quick what the next check is at again. I believe I know, but let me just double check.
I think his head in that shot right there looks like the head of a cock.
Yeah, so the next check is up over $213, right? And then we're already working on the next check after that and building that next check. So again, I have reached a huge milestone with my business by myself. I did this all by myself, self-made, okay?
Everyone else was self-absorbed and selfish and entitled and paying attention to themselves. And I had to do this all by myself and focus on myself and work on myself. And that's the thing. Folks should have been here for me, for real. Folks should have been in front of me, caring about me, helping me and supporting me to do this.
Oh, yeah, I got a good feeling about this one, sis. I really do. Please, please, please warmly welcome Orza to the show on this Valentine's Saturday.
Should have had support this entire time. I should have financial backing, financial support behind me. It makes absolutely no sense. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, like, look at the picture and the icon. Look at how big and ripped I'm getting. Look at how huge the 6'3" bat is running Gotham.
As I said a minute ago, to analyze or analyze, always remember the root word of analyze is anal, and that should tell you a lot right there. But looking at this picture, your head really does look like the head of a dick wearing headphones. Your tits are buttery because they're always buttery. I don't know how you can do the kind of exercises you're doing and get no chest development. You must be doing them wrong. Imagine that.
You can't be serious, bro. This is happening in front of everyone, a full-on superhero transformation that's real. But y'all want to watch Spider-Man, but when it happened in front of you, all y'all want to act aloof like you don't have access to the internet. Can you please explain that to me?
I'm not explaining anything to you whatsoever, so get your utensils together, all of your good stuffy stuffer there. We're going to go smoke them if you got them here within the next 5 minutes, maybe even sooner than that. Of course, we've all been smoking weed the entire time, but it just makes it more of a formal thing.
Yeah, I told you, folks see your destiny, folks see your vision.
Yeah, Butter Tits definitely needs to be a song, and make sure you mention me in it if you would.
Just don't want to see. They want to unsee that vision. That's what it's about. We got a society of folks that are self-defeatist, right? And they just can't deal with my success. And the chat room's wide open today. I want to invite all of you to come over here today. All of you are welcome to come over here. Come right to that chat and let's have a talk. You feel me? So as you see, the energy's completely shifted. Coming in.
It's crazy about just the general condition of his legs. They're so bowed, so painfully skinny. It might help if he ate. That it might help, but let's see how skinny they can go. I'm betting down to the bone.
Into 2026, I'm going hard. I got everything going for me. I mean, like I said, I just reached a huge milestone with this business because I kept pushing where nobody believed in me. Nobody wanted to help me or support me.
Yeah, I mean, how can you have no really visible musculature? There's a word I don't get to use every day. Considering how much he walks, he should have some calf development, some thigh development. He has warped toothpicks.
And how would you not believe in someone who has proven time and time again to never doubt me? I've literally resurrected in front of you folks. I've survived the impossible time and time again. I'm an immortal vampire and have proven this in front of you and back up every claim I ever made. Okay, my entire life, everything. I don't even talk until I prove it. I've proven every single claim I ever made. Give me a round of applause. You got all these folks on this network trying to copy my rhetoric still. I talk about this concept. They talk about this concept.
I haven't been in a head shop in so long. I do have a head shop story from about 10 years ago. There was a head shop that had just opened up. I walked in there and it loaded up the bongs and all the usual stuff. I was looking for a roach clip. Okay? A roach clip. As basic a piece of paraphernalia as perhaps the most basic piece of paraphernalia outside of papers, of course. There's this real yuppie looking kid behind the counter that does not look like he's ever smoked a joint in his life. I approach him. I say, "Hello there. I need a roach clip." And he looks at me and says, "What's a roach clip?" I said, you surely you're kidding, right? You're working in a head shop. You're working in a store that sells apparatus to consume marijuana, and you don't know what a roach clip is? No. I just turned around and walked out. It was crazy.
Rob Rack over there right now talking about so-called women. Why? Because Tyree Sneed talks about so-called women and I get paid for it. I love how they my biggest fans and they obsess with me, but then they want to pretend, right, and act. That's what they do. You see what I'm saying? They pretend.
Say hi to Stu, and yeah, it gets a little hard to not repeat yourself over the years, but that's a good story. And we have new people around.
Like they ain't seeing your success and they ain't seeing what you're doing, but they can't get over it and they all absorb and want to be a part of what I'm doing. That's crazy to me. I mean, his entire rhetoric right now, okay, I'll tune in anytime I want and watch any of y'all. What do you mean? It's a public, a platform, right? We're all here to participate and enjoy it, right? Just like everything else, right? So again, like I get on this platform, I tune in and I watch y'all for a minute and they talking about exactly what I'm talking about. It is crazy, man. It is crazy how I affect so much without trying.
This one here is actually coming to us from January 2nd, 2026. So it's the day after New Year's. It's the end of the holiday seasons, which just sucked enormous nuts for him yet again. So there could be quite a bit of coping going on here. Not that there isn't already, but look forward to that.
Okay, like literally just by me existing, just by the little stuff that I do, it affects so much. It's absolutely crazy, man. I got real power. And then on top of this, when I'm saying this to y'all and I'm telling y'all the facts and the truth, you'll have people that will go on they fake shows because they don't have a show or a platform, right? Hold up real quick.
I don't want to hold up. Oh my God, I never want to hold up.
And they will go on these fake shows and fake platforms, right? And they will copy me word for word. So I guarantee you, this is what happens every time. Somebody's going to repeat everything I'm saying right here. But see, the difference is this is real in my rhetoric and it's original and it comes from me.
My cat is addicted to whipped cream. I usually go with the sugar-free whipped cream because I go with sugar-free everything. He hears it, and here he comes. So I think, what the hell? There's no sugar in it. I will put down a nice big dollop on the floor for him. And there's another word I don't use every day. Every time I bust out the whipped cream, here comes Dory.
Only me. And I created it all. And I get paid for it. You see the difference? You got folks that are like, basically, if you can't win.
Stu, what has been ailing you lately? I've been unplugged from everything this week. Again, story coming soon.
And join them, you know what I mean? But they don't actually join you. They just want to, copy everything that you do. So that's the new thing is these are all fans. Like I said, they're all my adoring fans. You know what I mean? No matter how they feel or whatever, and all that stuff is fake. And it's a lot of people who can't be real with themselves. That's what that is. You feel me? All you got to do is look at the videos, bro. It's all in front of you, man. I'm going through a real transformation. I'm still ascending, like I said, and I ascend always. I keep ascending because I keep growing and evolving. I'm getting bigger. If you haven't noticed, I'm getting.
Being in a death spiral is not ascending. Again, your life being in a death spiral is the opposite of ascending. Ladies and gentlemen, you do in fact know what time it is. Let's get down and enjoy this thing. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Smoke 'em if you got 'em right here on Negative 43 TV, 39 minutes after the hour, unless you're a Newfoundland and Labrador, in which case it's 4 minutes after the hour.
Getting bigger, I'm getting more ripped. It's just I'm pure muscle. The strength is getting out of this world. I mean, it's insane. It's a whole nother level. You understand? And this is all because of God. Because see, when I focus and I'm determined and I use my ambition and I focus on what I'm doing, I make it every single time. Like I said, if folks supported me, that chat room would be filled with actual folks who support me. I've almost got 5,000 subs, I believe. That's crazy to me, man. That's crazy to me that all these people are the same. They're all identical. They want to watch, but where is the support? Where is the love? I do this to get love. I do this to get support 100%. I'm on this network to hustle now and get whatever I can get.
You talk the shit that you talk, and yet you're in this to get love. Get love. That's interesting. I guess that would be one way to look at sucking dick and taking it up the ass.
See, I've been taking it easy for a couple of years.
You've been taking it deep as often as you can. That $10 is really important.
I let y'all try your best, try to copy and imitate me and all this stuff. Now I want everything that I can get out of this network and this platform and everything I'm doing. I don't care what it is. Whatever it is, I want it.
Yes, my cat is named Dory, and it was a kind of a story there. When he was born, it looked like he was a neuter. There was just a pee hole there. There were no nuts. There was nothing. Okay, so my wife named him Dora because he was the first one out of the box. Again, we did not know he was a he at the time. 2 weeks later, all of a sudden these nuts sprouted. It's like, oh my God, she's a boy. It was the weirdest thing. Anyway, we went on ahead and just changed the name to Dory. If anybody asks, typically I'll tell them I named him after Dory Funk Jr. I'm a big wrestling fan.
You feel me? So like I said, all the women can
Hello to Just Chilling.
come talk to me. They can come over here and holler at me.
Oh, it fits him too. He's gray and white. He's just gorgeous. He's a beautiful cat.
I don't care who it is, right? And you should be coming over here and donating and showing some support and putting some money behind what I'm doing. We all know what it is. You understand? I take a step back right now just within my mind and I think, oh, okay, I know why things are the way they are. We all know why. So we don't have to go over it or talk about it. We know why. We know why all y'all feel the way you do. You know what I mean?
Yep, all the dogs and all the cats, they have those little things that they really love, and they're just going to pester you. Of course, with a lot of dogs, that means anything and everything you eat.
It is what it is. What does it have to do with me? You know what I mean? I'm a pure soul, man. I got nothing but pure love for my people.
Oh, dear
man,
Lord.
everybody.
I've tried watching Candy Grand Prix the last couple of days. I cannot stomach that tunk. There's that word again. I just can't take her. I can't find the humor in her, right? At least not right now, because she is aggressive and potentially violent. She's one of the most hateful she's really easy to hate. That's for goddamn sure. Daniel Larson called his trolls fans too. Yep, that's true, Nega. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep doing my thing. Like I said, you got, cars driving by, people telling me like,
hell.
Go make money with that muscle, Batman, and stuff like that. Like,
oh hell. Well, better to find it than not find that kind of stuff. Good Lord, prayers to you, sir.
I'm getting a lot of love down here. I'm getting I got a lot of fans. I'm gonna stay true to the game and loyal to the game, like Pac said, and I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing.
I love it too, but in the cottage cheese world, I'm something of a weirdo because I prefer large curd. I'm not really a small curd fan. And cottage cheese, you never can put enough salt and pepper on it. Now the people who put ketchup on cottage cheese are mentally ill and need to be institutionalized.
It ain't nothing but serious business over here. What y'all mean? You understand? There's a 6'3" bat running
trafficker.
Okay, what are you talking about? So, like I said, it just be super funny.
A sex trafficker. Okay, that's kind of funny
to me. You know what I mean? And you can see God working on me every day, and I'm evolving, and He's just making His creation and building me more and more and more and more. It is absolutely incredible. You understand? It is absolutely incredible.
What's really incredible is that you could see that in your present situation. None of that has happened. None of it is going to happen. And if God is real, and again, I like to think that He is, He's shitting on your head right now, okay? Honestly, take a look at everything around you, what you're fucking worried, when the last meal that you had was, when the last time was that you drove a car, let alone sex. God is ripping you to shreds every day, and you're just too obtuse. There's another word I don't use every day. To see it. Good God, I hate your guts.
You feel me? So see, I love it. I love it. You know what I mean? And like I said, I come here to be motivational, right? I come here to inspire the public, right? Everything we do is on positivity and showing love. You feel me? So it's just that simple. You feel what I'm saying? So, okay, right there. Hold up. We're going to stop the whole show. 1 second.
Yeah, I hate her more than Joey too, and I've barely been exposed to her. Again, just a loud, obnoxious, entitled, potentially violent person
Easy
that
money.
seems to
All
be,
right. So
shut
like I
up a
said, chat room
minute,
is
seems to be armed with mace, more likely bear spray. I saw a video a couple days ago, dude sitting on a park bench like four benches away from her at 4 o'clock in the fucking morning, and she's got to go somewhere else, and then smoke that cigarette in front of me. You're about to get sprayed. You're about to get sprayed. Oh, one of these fucking days. I'm telling you, 45 minutes after the
closed. Like I said, this is exactly what I'm saying and talking about. This year, right? We're going to make sure we stay focused, right? Every day, we're going to make sure that we make tons of money in front of all of you. You understand? Like I said, that next check up over, what did I tell you was? $213, I believe. That's coming 21st to the 26th, right? Like I said, I be trying to participate. I be trying to interact with the public.
Say hi to Mr. Smith. He's actually been here for quite a few minutes, but I got comment bombed. Apparently, I need to clear the cache on the browser. I'll do that after the show because I'm just worried that something would happen and it wouldn't be good.
I be trying my best with people, man. I go out my way. I've gone out my way for everyone. I've taken care of everyone. I've done everything for everyone. I paid all y'all's bills. I paid your land taxes. I paid everything. I bought everything I own cash. I've done everything I can for everybody. At this point,
I got him too, nigga.
it's for me to stay disciplined and just do this by myself. And that's what I'm doing. And you're seeing results already with it. It's absolutely amazing.
This may be the first read it for the listeners of the whole show. It's from Brother R Dash. So-called women love destitute basket cases.
I don't know what's going on with the browser right now. Hold up.
Funny, I just said I didn't know what was going on with my browser. Kind of, sort of, maybe. Yeah, I've watched maybe 45 minutes total so far, and she's just, oh my God,
I said,
it's just too
we're
much.
going to continue.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the one, the only, the beloved Shamrock, or Shamrock 6440. Yep, things are getting a lot better, Shammy. Again, I'm going to tell the story here in a little bit.
Stay focused. I already know what I'm doing. I already know that I'm winning, and that's it. Like I said, the next check over $213. That's coming 21st to the 26th this month, and the next check after that, we're already working on and building. We just started, and it's over like $1 and something already, almost $2.
Yeah, it's easier to find the comedy in cowardice and just blabber. But she's a fucking tank, ladies and gentlemen. A tank armed with at least mace, possibly bear spray. She's really aggressive. You're about to get sprayed. You're about to get sprayed. Oh my God, yeah, just instantaneous fucking hate.
So we good money, baby. We in business, you know what I mean? And again, as you can see, what are these folks? They all in their feelings. I love.
Oh dear. I'll read this for the listeners. I don't know that you're ready for this one at all. This is from Nega. My dad's favorite breakfast was wheat French toast. Sounds pretty good. With ketchup on it. He says it's nasty. Oh boy, I'll bet it was. Kenny P is here. He's here live. Say hi. Yeah, Shamrock is in fact here. She's here.
See what I'm saying? Yeah, that ain't no big deal. That ain't nothing. You know what I mean? Don't worry about that. Let them feel the way they feel while we let this paper stack. You feel me? Real talk.
Paper stack. While we watch this paper stack. I don't know. What are you doing? Ripping up newspaper or something? Because the paper that might be stacking, I have no clue what it could be. Certainly not money. It's certainly not. Go out right now, and I know you're listening, Tyree. Go out this very minute and spend $10 on something. What? Wait a minute. You can't do it?
That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, you got folks in the public. They all got the same mentality. They got a self-defeatist mentality, man. You got to learn to get up. You got to learn to get up and cowboy up and keep on moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Like what other people doing is irrelevant to me unless I'm discussing it to make money, and it's still irrelevant to me because guess what? The only reason I'm talking about it.
Somebody pulled a gun on her. Well, you know what they should have done. Oh boy, there's got to be video of that, right?
So I can make more bread. Oh man, y'all folks got to catch up. Yeah, I run this whole network. I'm your boss. I'm the CEO. Real talk. They need to make me the CEO of all these companies because I'll run these companies 8 million times better than every single one of them. And they all know it. I'm smarter than your entire society. I'm a genius and I'm so far ahead of y'all. Nobody will ever catch up. Billions in equity, mansion estate, over 2,000 in jewelry, 530 on my wrist, got you pissed. My own car lot, I pay over $100 for it every month. Mineral rights, all royalties. I have access to buildings worth billions of dollars.
Which means that he can walk into a place. Remember, his idea of equity is if he walks into a building, any building, he owns it. He owns it. It's so fucking dumb. Yes, you should change that, Sheriff. After all, it is smoke 'em if you got 'em. Still going to be for a few minutes yet.
Wi-Fi, swimming pools, access to everything. I work out my own deals. I negotiate everything. What are you talking about? I put up my own capital for every investment in any business venture I ever made. I'm working on this Batman project right now, going on 3 years, March, April, May time this year. I am a certified G, self-made, the real boss, and the rest of you, everything that you said doesn't exist. What now? Right. Now they ain't coming around no more and telling me that nonsense, right? Because y'all be listening to the channel and you be pretending. Like, it's like I've addressed you like 800 times, bro. Like I said, I talk here. I don't talk in person because that'd be irrelevant.
I'll do a search later for Candy Grand Prix, like gun. Maybe that'll pull it up.
That stuff is a waste of my time. What do you mean? Folks got to be on my level to say anything to me. If they just talking to talk, I mean, okay. I mean, why though? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I have better things to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need people talking about this and that when y'all, you know, like, come on, bro. I want to talk to people who've actually succeeded, not people who got startup companies and are trying to start and haven't built nothing yet. Call me when you succeed. Real talk. Don't ever tell me you made it and you succeeded and you ain't put no money on the table. That's crazy to me, man.
Relative to the way you're talking, no, I didn't make it, and no, I didn't succeed. I only have a marriage of only almost 46 years standing. All the bills are paid that way. We're getting all new flooring, kids. Story coming soon.
And what it is you got a lot of people, they in immature energy, so they try to pretend they're competing instead of, you know, being mature and just acknowledging reality. You'll never compete with me. You'll never catch up. I'm a genius and I'm a certified G and a gangster who runs the streets. I'm the actual mob. So what are you talking about? There's no competing. I made and spent millions of dollars every year consecutively. Independent capital. I've made and spent more money than your entire government combined to date. There has been a trillionaire because I'm it. I still am in equity because I'm a genius. I outsmarted your entire society. What are you talking about? I won against the world before the world.
You are, because you live in an imaginary world where merely laying your eyes upon a building makes you the owner of that building. Meanwhile, you haven't had a really good meal. God knows how long it's been. I mean, that shit that you put up in the shorts that you've been eating, that ain't gonna cut it, buddy.
The world could ever try to win against me. Facts. What do you mean?
Oh, he's heard of himself. All right.
I have every bank receipt. I have every receipt for everything I've ever done, any transaction.
Well, thank you and Frost for whipping up that Super Bowl pool. It just shows that a group of friends can have fun on a short notice, and it's yet another thing that Joey has been excluded from, which it may be the best part.
Anything. What are y'all talking about? I got receipts. Just like I got receipts and documented evidence of all the crimes these folks.
You won what, 2 quarters, was it?
Commit, all the illegal activity they did, and every statement.
I will say this. I haven't been in a football pool for many, many years, ever since the glass factory closed down. And the numbers that hit were some jacked up numbers.
That is a fact. You understand? Everything that they buy and do
but you know, that's why they call it luck.
Comes from the illegal activity that's going on. And it ain't just down here, it's all over the nation. And you gotta understand, these gangs and these organizations and underground illegal organizations that I shut down for a living, okay, and I put out of business, and I'm already stopping their money, and that's why they holding meetings and they don't know what to do, because the Batman's in the street for real. Doing the real thing, buddy. Yeah, that's what we do. I don't know what you mean. Folks want to keep asking silly questions. Don't ever ask me about my business. Don't ever ask me what I do. That was you always hope for a great football game in the Super Bowl. You didn't get that this year. Common sense. That's a rhetorical question. You don't get no answers, nothing. It's not your business. We in the street for real, right? You want to ask about gangsters. I mean, what is that? Who walk up to a gangster and ask, hey, yo, I'm going to ask you a silly question. For what? Who are you, first of all? Second of all, why are you even talking to me? And third of all, get some self-awareness. See, that's what we're not doing this year. Anything that's fake, we're walking the other way, just like we did last year. But this year, it's just a little more prevalent.
I like to see that ball get scored. It was kind of a boring game for me. Yeah, if you're into defensive football, yeah, both sides kind of sort of had their stuff together. And the cornerback for New England, Gonzalez, he had a hell of a game.
That's all. It's very minor things that I'm changing. You understand? And you see a huge difference every time, right? That's God at work, brother. I am the reincarnated game master. You know what kind of games we play, and that's right. I am the real game master. I do this for real, and I do this for a living. Y'all got a real one now. You understand? So, like I said, I mean, it is what it is. Look at the icon. Look at the videos. Look at how in shape I am. Like I'm telling you, that's why all the...
You're in shape, huh? Again, butter tits. At that time, definitely a gut. You have a sway back. Your legs, we have talked about earlier, and the horrendous shape that they're in. You are in no kind of shape at all, sir. Unless that shape happens to be, of course, a question mark.
Them folks, I already know what it is. You and your feelings, that's fine. I don't need nobody and nothing, is what you don't get. All I need is God.
Yeah, it seemed like just about every time the ball went to his side, he was there breaking shit up at like the very last minute and not fouling. It was he had a hell of a game.
Real talk. So I'm gonna do my thing regardless every single day. You understand what I'm saying? And I mean, it's just easy arithmetic at this point.
Yeah, the offense for the Patriots absolutely took a shit, but they're going to be dealt with for years again, I think. I mean, I'm not talking Brady level shit. That happens about once every 40 years, but
it's easy arithmetic at this point, brother. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I mean, you know, it's hilarious because they created me. God created me, but they created me too. They had a hand in it, and they created something that now they can't deal with. I'm the problem that they have no answer for. I'm too strong, bro. I'm telling you, I really have superhuman strength. I'm really way stronger than all of you. Okay? So what do you mean? I'm the real Batman, bro. I do this for real, and it's been proven every single day. So that's the thing. We have our own thing going on. We've got our own real thing where I'm the main character, and it's not acting. It's not some internet thing. It's not.
It's a mental illness. It's delusion.
Fake. This is real reality. I'm really Batman, and I'm winning against the Joker, against Mr. Freeze, against the Riddler, against the Penguins, against all of them. And in reality, I've already won. I won against the witches' covens, male and female. What are you talking about? Shut down Empower Network, shut down a whole bunch of illegal organizations before that, shut down that scooter store had to go do business elsewhere, right? What do you mean? Y'all act like I'm just talking, but you know it's all real. And like I said, yeah, they have to hold meetings because, man, the Batman is not letting us make any money. He's messing up our bread. It doesn't matter what it is. Any kind of legal organization, any of those groups, any of them, the online groups, everything has been exposed. I brought forth the evidence for everything. I am Batman, the world's greatest detective, and I am a boss and the best in the business and the best in the game, the best at what I do. You understand? And the fact is, hell, I'm the only one who does what I do because nobody else got the heart to do it.
What you're doing takes heart? It takes heart, huh? Would you believe me if I told you no?
That's the actual truth. That's why it's hilarious. So yeah, no, you're going to continue to see me evolve. You're going to continue to see me get stronger. You're going to continue to see me just go harder, right? And that's my thing. We don't have to have a chat room open. Like I said, I just tried to open it. You see what they on. They on the same thing every day, just sitting around, self-defeatist mentality. They're not doing anything. They're not producing anything. They're not making any money.
You cannot talk the shit that you talk and expect to not be confronted. You can't go there. The shit you spew, it's going to be thrown back at you at twice the velocity. Believe it.
So, I mean, we don't need that over here. We need positive energy over here, man. And that's my whole deal is this year, I'm going to make sure that it's nothing but positive energy around me. And that's why they be doing what they doing with this online stuff. The internet and online has nothing to do with me, brother. It's clear as day. Every statement I've ever said is proven. Like I said, powerless. I love it, man.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm right here in reality.
Powerless. And I'm glad that you love it.
And like I said, I'm gonna make sure I build the right circle around me, just like I let that same homeboy know today, right? He tried to call me. I hung up and declined the call immediately. I'm doing what I need to do for me. I'm Batman. You should understand. My schedule is weird. I'm busy. I'm going through things, and they on what they on. Oh, I want to do this. I'm not concerned about what you want to do, brother.
Who called him? Do you know?
That's what y'all don't get. No, not this year. I'm concerned about me, I. Because before I was concerned and helped everybody, and look where it's gotten me and what folks have done for me.
You've never done anything for anyone else in your entire fucking life. Please, please, please take that lie and blow it straight out of your fucking ass. It's 1 minute after the hour, wherever you are, except in, of course, Newfoundland and Labrador, in which case I believe it's 26 minutes after the hour.
Not a single thing. And I don't have no regrets. You know why? Because God saw everything I ever did for y'all and every time I helped you. And he just told me word for word. And guess what? He about to make sure that I get paid in tenfold. And you got divine confirmation and proof of that, right? Just like I always bring. Divine confirmation from downloads.
Okay, so he was talking to brother in Christ. I'll tell you what, that guy's just you should never let your faith make a pussy out of you, and that's exactly what brother in Christ is doing.
The readings and the downloads and messages God is sending me directly, and it's right on the community wall, proving each said y'all gonna pay me back in 7 or 10-fold. So what you mean?
I don't even know. Damn.
He told me word for word the other day. He said right there, God uses messages to speak to me. He said right there on that video, he said, I've seen everything you've done. Every time you've chosen patience, he's seen how hard it is for me. See, I know how hard it is for me. Only I can tell my story. So that's fine. We're going to have it where I'm the only one, right? Who's doing radio, just like God made it. I'm the one who has a voice. I'm the one who gets to speak.
You're not the one that has the radio station, though. I'll always remember this whole thing started with 5150 AM. That's right, KUNT AM. Now we have 51.5 FM. I own both of them, and they're as real as you being Batman.
Any other opinions we don't want to hear. That's how we coming into this new year, homie. See, because they just want to sit there in a stagnated energy and never get nowhere and make up false claims and say this and that and just be talking. And like, it's like I'm asking you to do something, right? Like, what are you doing right now? Like, what? Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Like, whatever I'm saying, like, yeah, no, you have to respect. Everyone respects what I say immediately. What are you talking about? I'm a 6'3" gangster. What are y'all talking about? See what I'm saying? It's hilarious, man. So what does that mean? I have nothing to do with what they talking about, and I won day one, just like I told you. There's nothing for me to change, nothing for me to do extra, nothing. You understand? Oh, and I'm going to be a little busier too this year. Like, I'm nonstop busy. I'm going to be working nonstop now. That's what you don't get. Yep, I got everything open, different outlets, everything, different avenues. Oh, I know you and your feelings. I don't even got time to be on here like that. Real talk, because I'm going to be working 24 hours a day nonstop, just working, seeing what I can produce, seeing what results, seeing what other businesses I can create. And I'm not even stopping where I'm at already. I'm expanding with new opportunities already. I'm not even stopping there. I'm going to try to create more opportunities on top of that. I'm a boss with this stuff, bro. I'm a boss with the internet, a boss with digital media. I have the biggest, largest media presence online. I am the new media. Make sure you understand that. So that's what I'm saying. Like I said,
no, that there was me. Yes, it certainly was.
They can do whatever they want. You know, they rigged the entire system. They made everything as unfair as possible. They got folks trying to type in this chat nonstop.
The police say he's 5'8".
Stop, right? Come on, bro. What are you talking about? There's not a single creator, right, that has this situation going on.
Really, the bottom line is he's lying. No, I know you need to sit down to that news, right? And listen to Stu. Don't forget the thumbs
No
up.
one. Like I said, so cool, no problem. Y'all want to be unfair? Okay, no problem. Now I'm gonna make sure we revamp this, and we're gonna come back harder this year, and we're gonna make double the money now. Because see, that's what I'm saying. There's no excuse for it, nor is there any rhyme or reason to it. You know what I mean? What is that? You understand? Like I said, bro, we all grown over here, man. I'm a grown man. I'm a grown adult, bro.
Brother R- feels woozy. Perhaps we need to shut Smoke him if you got him down for just a little bit. I'm going to assume right now that Tyrese Need may well be watching because his narcissism will not allow him to ignore things like this, even though he knows he's just going to get so very triggered. Tyree, go get your wallet.
You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, bro. I don't ask for nothing. I speak when I want, and I run my business how I want and when I want, and I go where I want, and I'll film everywhere I go. Now, what's going on? Yeah, I'm a 36-year-old grown man. I'm going to be 40 in 4 years, bro. What are you talking about? Yeah, I'll run everything.
Never forget Kenny P made the famous video where he walked up and Tyree was checking IDs. That's not bouncing, that's checking IDs. I believe he asked what time the band started.
Everything. I'm the boss. You understand? I am the authority. Yeah. Like, what are y'all talking about? You don't get it? You don't understand what I do for a living? I enforce divine law. As far as you're concerned, I am the law. Make sure you get that. Yeah. Sound familiar? Sounds like every depiction I ever heard about Batman, right? Right. And folks can't stop me. There's nothing they can do. This is destiny. This is history being made in front of you, and folks is sleeping on it and want to downplay it and talk about, oh, let's keep talking about rap. Who succeeded in the rap game?
Not you.
Who?
Not
and
you.
We're about to take that over too. I mean, we already took that over. We've been running that.
You already took it over and you're going to take it over again. Yet you have jack shit to show for it. No hits whatsoever. Never been on the radio as a musician or a disc jockey or a talk show host. I'd tell you to shut up, but it's just too interesting.
That for years. We've had that on lock forever. Like, what are you talking about? All the albums I dropped were mastered tracks. Remember, I was paying $50 for each track to get it mastered? Buying my instrumentals. I created real albums and projects that people can't come close to. What are y'all talking about? That's what I'm saying. Like, the stuff that folks be on, it's hilarious, man. None of it's real. What? Like, bro, it takes a lot of money to do what I do. To run a record label, it takes a lot of money. I put a lot of money into my music, into buying instrumentals, beats. Like I said, remember I had paid to distribute the music too. Yeah, what are you talking about? Right before I went to jail, I had just dropped a track, like worldwide, and every distributor, every music distributor
yes,
there
indeed.
is on.
Yes, indeed. We have our second winner on the mute game here on Negative 43 TV, and it just happens to be the first winner. Frost is up 2-0. Let's see if I may actually fuck up again on purpose just to have the fun with it. Indeed, she won twice in one night.
Come on. Every
Good
digital retailer. I think every single one. So what do you mean? We over here making moves, bro. I can redo any of that anytime I want.
Okay, I'm reading this for the listeners. It's from Kenny P about the video. He said he wasn't even checking IDs. He was drinking a milk. I see the bouncers there. And Joey was not a bouncer. He is a busboy, plain and simple.
Already looking at different moves concerning that. I
used to be too when I was 15.
Everything revamped and built all brand new. You know what I mean? Real talk. I'm about to probably create everything for my record label, Cashless Bane.
Probably about to. Man, that's a phrase, isn't it?
Right? We're going to get that rolling. It's going to be all revamped. And God told me anything you lost, I'm going to give you back in tenfold. And I know for a fact he's going to. You know what I mean? So my thing is, let folks talk. Let them tell themselves what they like. Let them pretend. Let them front. Who cares? Genuinely, who cares? Bro?
So why are you going on about whatever the fuck it is that who cares about? I've been too busy paying attention to the chat. See how engaging you are.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, these folks is funny, man. They all in their feelings. Why are you in your feelings so much? That's all I'm trying to understand. It don't even make no sense to be that in your feelings. You know what I mean? And then it's crazy because, like I said, they want to have their cake and
Yeah, dishwashers and busboys are the backbones of business. Yeah.
eat it too. Like, that's my thing. If you're going to be in your feelings over my business and my success, and you seeing my success flourish, okay? You're seeing my business excel. You're seeing me not just survive, but thrive in front of you. You feel some way about it. Okay, well, it's one or the other. If you feel some way about it, then you've got to reflect that and speak that way. That's what I'm saying. That's what I don't do. That's what we don't do over here is you try to type and talk in a light that is opposite of how you just admitted that and said that you're feeling. Come on, brother. Like I said, yeah, y'all in your feelings because I got a business. Y'all all told on yourself. You showed your cards. So good. I guess what I'm going to do. Keep making money with my business every day, and that's all I got to do, and y'all stay in your feelings. So, like I said, I've been winning since I was born. What are you talking? I don't have to do anything extra.
He didn't talk until you were 3, you know. And again, that's not his fault. It honestly isn't. He was born that way.
Special. My question is, why do you get online and keep talking and typing and acting like you're convincing anyone of anything when you're not? And clearly, the only person you're trying to convince of your delusion is you, buddy.
All right, we've been here an hour and 1 minute, and let me go ahead and tell the story of my absolutely disastrous week. Last Sunday, I was sitting here at my desk making a video on Tyree's need, of course, and my wife just got a steam cleaner, and she was steam cleaning the walls because that's what she got it for. Well, I'm sitting in here just having a fantastic time, and then I hear, like 50 times louder. And she's screaming, Rich, come in here. And I'm thinking that something went wrong with the steamer. I'm about ready to tell her to just put the steamer down and walk away from it when I see what actually happened. She broke the fire sprinkler. And shit was on, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it was on. I immediately went into fucking beaver mode. I got every spare thing out of the closet that I possibly could and started damming rooms up, namely my room and the bedroom, and just started pushing water around. Even as it was running, I couldn't just stand there and let it run. So after 15 minutes, the fire department shows up. After 10 minutes, the water is still running. There's a fireman standing right in front of me as I'm on my hands and knees trying to hold back the Black Sea, or should I say the Yellow Sea, because you would not believe how filthy that water is. I looked up at him and said as kindly as I could, when are you going to turn the fucking water off? Well, about a minute later, the water shut off. So the water ran in my apartment for 25 minutes and I had an absolute mess. I just went full beaver mode, man. I was on my hands and knees with anything I could grab, just trying to squeegee water toward the hallway because it kind of runs downhill. I was pushing things around as the best I could do it, and then pushing out, just doing whatever I could do to get it cleaned up. And it was kind of, sort of, almost after a manner dry. But meanwhile, it was in fact a complete disaster, a total disaster. The PM shows up, property manager, lovely lady. And she is very concerned because she knows we smoke in here. She looks the other way on it. She loves us mostly because of Mrs. Baritone. And if you don't love Mrs. Baritone, there's just something wrong with you. So after all of this, I'm just concerned about every fucking thing. They call in a company, a cleanup company, and they immediately start taking the baseboards off and tearing the carpet up and all this shit. And we got to get out right now because they are about to fuck this place up. We were out for 5 days. I would like to thank Frost and Shamrock for paying for the first 2 nights of our unfortunate hotel stays. It got a lot worse, though. I have 10 guitars and a lot of electronics. What they did was they put 7 or 8 really high-tech fans that dehumidify and actually force the moisture through a tube into a sink. Really high-tech shit. And when we left, I thought, oh my God, my guitars. I have 10 of them for no real reason. I'm not a very good player, but I had 3 electrics just sitting out. And at the time, and I am not bullshitting you, the temperature in here was 100 degrees with 100% humidity. I have a very, very nice acoustic guitar that I figured when I came back was going to be in pieces. It was not. Nothing happened to it. Nothing happened to any of my guitars. Now, Monday, I'm going to plug in the amp and see what the fuck happened. But all of the electronics, which probably shouldn't be sitting in those conditions, fine. Every last one of them. The hallway, which had 2 inches of water in it, the flooring's barely warped. But meanwhile, we've got a long road to go yet. But by God, we're home. Everything's reasonable. It's going to be okay, but it's still a long road. They're going to replace all the flooring. They're going to replace all the flooring. And I think that means subflooring too. So the fun has not ended and probably won't end for a couple of months. But thank you so very much for being patient enough to listen to my story again. Thanks to Sis and Shamrock, basically for saving our ass. That's how we roll around here, ladies and gentlemen. We actually care about each other. That is my story. Thank you.
I love it. Now what? Right. Easy arithmetic, man. I play chess, not checkers. Remember that? I love it, man. So like I said, I'm going to get paid every day. Yeah, I'm almost to $2 for the check after the one that's like $213. Is you crazy? Are you serious right now? I'm the reincarnated game master. I do this for a living, bro. The real thing. Like, what? It has nothing to do with the internet. What are you talking about?
I will never believe what happened with my guitars or what didn't, especially that acoustic. I sent Sis a picture of it. Might as well tell you it's a 1988 BC Rich. It's a prototype. It doesn't even have a serial number. It was a show horse. It was in 2 or 3 guitar shows. And then the salesman sold it to a place called Sonny's Guitar Shop. And I traded a 1986 Stratocaster for that guitar. And I've never regretted it, but I was so scared. I'm so scared that was going to be in pieces, and it wasn't.
Like, I'm blessed and lucky, and I'm not lucky. I'm blessed by God. I'm blessed that I have a platform to show the world what I do. I love what I do. Every day I just celebrate life. I don't need much. I don't need much at all, man. You know what I mean? That's my thing.
That's obvious because you're starving to death, and somehow you still exist. I'll read this for the listeners. It's from Elle Frost. She says, I will never understand how you will be reincarnated if you're immortal. Yeah, one just doesn't go with the other does.
Like, folks haven't done nothing for me, and that's the thing. I noticed, like, I already know what's coming because I'm intuitive. Like, that's the thing. Like, all the help and the whatever it is, the fake love and all the help and everything just completely stopped. And you know why it stopped? Because I opened my mouth and I told people, oh, I'm sitting on a little bit of cash. See?
Yeah, it stopped because you opened your mouth. It never started, of course, but it's never going to start because you opened your mouth. I've got one more little story. The desk that I'm broadcasting from right now is a 1950s modern desk, dates back to 1957. Yep, my desk is 68 years old, and it's still warped in the middle from years and years of holding a huge 17-inch monitor. You know, back when they looked like, dryers, washing machines, that kind of fucked baby up there a little bit. I came back, the desk is still warped, but it's barely warped. I can't explain it.
And that's not a mistake. I'm going to talk about where I'm at and what I'm doing and be honest and real. Just like in a relationship, I'm not going to keep secrets from people and tell people things that aren't true. I'm going to be real with you.
That's all you do is tell people things that aren't true. I mean, and you know you're lying. Most times you've got to know you're lying. Maybe not. I mean, this guy is just fucked up. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Broncos 1975 to the show here on Negative 43 TV. And he says something that is absolutely true. Shammy and Frost are the best. Aren't they, though? I mean, really.
And the problem is with this generation and you folks, you don't respect that. And you know why? Because you don't know what respect is. Now, let's look across the board. Are any of you...
The thing I like is I managed to tell the story without flexing on the kindness of others. I find that distasteful, but when he hears that, he's going to hear it like that, and he'll hear it.
Near me in equity Have any of you built anything? Do you have a foundation like me, and much less that's built with God? Do you have a foundation built with God? Do you own anything close to what I own? Have you done anything close to me financially? Are you even anywhere near me financially? I mean, being real with yourself.
Yes, I am ahead of you financially, which is a very, very sad thing to say because I am what they used to call a pensioner. I get Social Security, and I get a little bit of a pension out of the job that I had for 24 years that got sent away. Got sent far away. Considering that, yeah, I'm doing better than you are. I'm on a fixed income. Gee, what does that tell you about you?
Of you now, ever, at any point, you got to count all that money I made and spent forever, my entire life. That's tons of millions of dollars. That's like billions and trillions of dollars.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome that guy who also had a part in that. I can't believe that I did not mention you, but obviously you had a huge part in that. I thank you so much. And he arrives with a joke because he is right now the leading comedian in all of Sneedville. I'll read this for the listeners, and I'll be doing that a lot because that guy's here. He says, also, you told the story without being muted. Yeah, I've done it twice tonight, so everybody keep an ear out for a mute. It's a lot of fun.
Have you come close to me? No. Okay. So the way you do things clearly is wrong. It doesn't work because the results prove it. There's no qualm or question, right? My way is exactly right and works. So if folks want to get somewhere, you're going to listen to me because I'm the teacher. These folks is getting on free social media apps just to talk. And I tell them straight up, you talking for free.
Just like you are. Well, not exactly free. You do get a check every 3 to 4 months. And you flex on that as if that's really something. It's not really. I haven't generated a check in 3 months, and I'm cool with it. I'm absolutely cool with it. I don't like the whole begging thing.
I get paid to talk and educate the public. We ain't the same, sister. Feel me? We are not the same, bro. You understand? My check total is going to allot and accrue more every single day. You understand? I think right now I'm around let me see real quick. Because I got the math right here. And I don't even got to be on here long. I can just pop up just like Just like you already know what it is, man. I can just pop up, do my thing and get out. I don't even got to waste my time. But let me look real quick. Yeah, it says, I think all in total with everything coming in and everything completely that I've counted and seen, I think we have $470.61. I got a $55 phone bill. I got to get that paid. I ran the Batman project for 3 years out of my own pocket. Like I said, I had just made 11 bands not that long ago. So what y'all talking about? I made money this entire time, check after check after check after check. For me to be at this point is really good. And solid for how much I pay for and everything I do. I pay for a car lot over $100 for every month. I pay a phone bill every single month, $55. And again, this month I need the public to cover that. And I'm asking God right now, can you please have somebody cover my phone bill? That's the whole thing. I'm not tripping. My deal is every time we get to this point, I notice everybody pulls back. And I knew it was going to happen. And that's the thing. That's what I don't understand. Every time I'm about to make it, and I just got so far on my own of my own accord, it's unbelievable. And then the minute folks see,
okay, let me see if I can't get this over to the show. I tried last week and it didn't let me do it for whatever reason, but the first week it worked just fine. So let's see how Fumbling Rich can do with this one. Butter Tits could premiere right here. Oh God, dude, just do this thing, okay?
Oh, you're gonna get there. And they all pull back. All y'all the same. That's why I don't work 9 to 5s. I ain't never gonna work for anybody for the rest of my life, boss. That was the goal. I accomplished it. I 100% refuse to work for anyone else. Why? If I'm smarter than everybody, why would I work for y'all? Why? I refuse. I don't need anything and I'm good and I can still make it. So why would I work for other people? You feel me? See, that's my deal. No, y'all folks is funny, man. You know what I mean? And yeah, like I was saying, I told homeboy today, I told him the same thing. I just told him, I said, I'm trying to get this phone bill paid. It's $55. I got to get this money together. It's not even an option for me. I got to get this money. You folks don't understand because you've never, ever, been on top of your responsibilities. I'm a grown man. You know what I mean? Because his deal was, the last time I brought it up, he said, well, I don't have any money. I don't have the money. How do you not have the money, but you just went to jail and you got bailed out clearly because you was in there for a day? You feel what I'm saying?
No, jail? He has money because he was in jail? Dude, I was only half listening to this thing because I'm trying to get this song over here. Holy God, that was a really good one, wasn't it?
Does anyone out there get what I'm talking about? Y'all act like you ain't hearing me. Like, what is folks talking about? Oh, I ain't got no money. Okay, but you literally do everything off of your parents' funds, like most of you, and I just pointed out, and y'all ain't used to somebody talking about it publicly and pointing it out. Like, it's just a fact.
It's a fact that was true for you in your teens. That's true. Certainly not true for me. My parents worked in the same glass factory that I worked in. And oh boy, did they do good for themselves. We weren't just middle class, we were a little bit upper middle class. I mean, there was no reason for us to have 5 cars yet. There they were. And you know what? They were all paid for.
That's what they do. They did the same thing in jail. They said, oh, well, and we know what you're talking about us. Oh, well, of course I'm talking about you. I mean, look at what you're doing. You're like, what? You're clearly the one who feels some way.
I woke up this morning and saw that. I was like, oh, no, really? I missed, oh, God.
And then I stand up, by myself and win all by myself, right? And what can they say? You know what I mean? And like, what? And I ain't worried about them. I ain't seen none of them dudes. The minute I got out, I ain't seen none of them, like, you know what I mean? So, I mean, my guess is a lot of them probably still locked up. I'm in the free world. You feel what I'm saying? There's a lot of them probably still in there, going nowhere real quick, going nowhere. Ain't accomplished nothing. They just in there forever. That sucks, man. You don't get to do anything. You don't get to do what I do. I'm just saying, you don't get to even look at women. I get to look at women every day, at least. I mean, that's a big deal. I'm sorry. For me, that's a huge deal.
Let that one soak into your brain cells there, ladies and gentlemen. It's a big deal for him to look at girls. Again, it's a big deal for him to look at girls. Boy, it's been 3 years since you touched anyone. That isn't you, of course. Yeah, you have a girlfriend. You have 2 girlfriends. They're called Lefty and Righty.
I get to look at women. I don't got to sit there and y'all look at pictures because you got a support system. Because if I was in there, nobody would send me a thing. Nobody would send me a letter. Nobody's going to give me any commissary. Nobody's going to do anything for me. And that's the difference. Anytime I did was real time. Anything I do is real, like Vin Diesel said. Who are you, though? Y'all funny, man. Y'all are hilarious. You know what I mean?
Woke up at 4 a.m. to piss and wound up on the stream. That's dedication, Sheriff.
So that's my deal. I'm a real man and a real gangster. I'm a real lord. You figure it out. So what are you talking about? Like I said, I came up hard. You see what's being built in front of you. This is God. This is God at work. For real. And I'm the best in the game. I've been the best in the game my entire life, bro.
Officer Boogeyman is back, and you'll have to go back. It got really, really screwy here.
There ain't nobody who can compete with me. Nobody. All them folks you talk about, Mike Tyson, Bruce Lee, none of them can hold a candle to me. I'm the greatest. And this is proven already on camera. You could compare video footage. Oh, wait, Bruce Lee barely has any. All due respect to him, you know what I mean? Respect to Bruce Lee, but I mean, what are we?
You bet. I'll tell you what, buddy, and I'm sure I've said this before, but damn it, I'm going to say it again. When you can play table tennis, ping pong, if you will, with a pair of nunchucks and play it really well, when you have the coordination to do that, you can come and talk to us. Fuck you.
Respect him. I respect Bruce Lee because I'm a human and I have love for people. I respect and love Bruce Lee and what he did, not because of peer pressure and other people. You see the difference between you and I?
Absolutely not. I'll read this for the listeners. This is a little something from last night's show there. El Frost says, you missed him saying, quote, my dad used to make me play basketball against grown men in Mississippi. That shit took Sheriff out.
I don't care. I could care less what society says about anything. Everything y'all say is wrong. So what are you talking about? Do you want to talk about that? You tell me what y'all want to discuss and talk about. You know what I mean? Because I already know what you want to talk about, and it's a bunch of stuff that don't exist.
We are watching Batman as the Reincarnated Game Master, one of 53 different videos with the same title. It's the bottom of the hour here, and if you're in Newfoundland and Labrador, it's 5 minutes until the top of the hour. Negative 43 TV's Saturday Madness. App Richbartone. Say hi to Red Screen. Say hi to Red Screen, everybody. Oh, boy. You do become numb to this after a while. I have found that to be true.
Yeah, these folks really serious. That's what they do. They act in front of you and fake it till they make it and act fake and catty, and they all fans. And then behind closed doors, right? They all really feel that way. Yeah, these folks really serious. Like, okay. And you thought you was gonna be able to do what? You thought you was gonna win? You thought you was gonna hold something back? Yeah, right. Even Groovy Jimmy, the fake Crip, had to tell y'all because he's a part of it, and he admitted that, and he admitted to collusion and conspiracy across state lines. Real smart. Then he came out his own mouth, said he on an FBI watch list for the highest form of crime there is. So you think that the FBI, whatever they're doing concerning that, clearly they're paying attention. So isn't everything that these underground illegal organizations, isn't what they're doing real?
Never forget, Groovy Jimmy keeps jugs of urine around for self-defense. Again, the people that you consider your peers says, oh, so much about you.
And doesn't it all pertain to me in some way? What are you talking about? That same individual said out his own mouth, he said he was talking about my money, and he was saying it's not going to work. That's admitting to collusion and conspiracy across state lines. We've got a real smart one on our hands here, folks. Yeah.
You know what? It is once again time for Smoke 'em If You Got 'em. This is the second one for the show, and who knows? Maybe it'll cause another mute game winner. It kind of works like that sometimes.
You can't do that. The minute you get two people together, even, and two more parties, and y'all have a whole bunch of parties, and there's like thousands of people. The minute you do that, that's collusion and conspiracy across state lines. That's a RICO case.
Okay, if this man has a super soaker or three, he could be an actual threat to the community. I mean, could you imagine?
If you can charge one co-conspirator with a felony, you can charge them all. Welcome to victory, brother. Checkmate. You're funny. So I'm going to say it again. And all them folks are involved in this. Rob Rack, he's another one. That's why I'm talking about you, brother, because guess what? Feds and FBI are listening. You're
Well, he became friends. He became friends with him shortly after this. I don't know if that's still on. In all likelihood, not. It is Tyrese Need after all. I've got one from Brother Ardash just for you listeners out there. He says, meanwhile, Groovy Jimmy might be the closest thing Joey has to a friend. Oh, my.
Told you, just like I told you, the feds are over here investigating these establishments and all the fraud you've committed and all the crimes y'all commit every day, right? Because, and all of it, right, is clear as day what it is. And all of it was designed to do what? To stop my success, and you failed. I mean, at some point, somebody's got to come to my defense, you know, because there's nothing I can do. That's a totally different playing field.
You helpless little baby. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. Oh, somebody changed my diaper. Where is my banky? You are one of the most pathetic excuses for a grown man that I've ever... No, let's check that. You are the most pathetic excuse for a grown man that I can think of. There's nothing I can do. No wonder your fucking life sucks.
I can't do anything to stop any of this. I can do what I can, as Batman, but as far as all the other stuff like that,
Good work,
I can't control
Mega.
any of that, and I accept that, and I understand that. I have no issue with that. You understand? See, that's the thing. Folks do what they want. Illegal organizations do what they want. Criminal organizations do what they want. Enterprises, businesses do what they want, and that's fine. You can do what you want. But my job is to document what you're doing, that you're doing what you want, because what you're doing happens to be illegal as hell. And then when I document it and I present it publicly, and this is for any restaurant or established anywhere, here, anywhere, anything that you're doing that's even slightly unfair or is illegal or any of that, it's going public now. I want you to understand and listen to me very carefully. I'm going public. Folks need to watch how they speak to me. Be super very careful about what you say to me, because anything that's slightly that I don't like, if I even hear one word that I slightly disagree with,
oh no,
I'm going public, right? And I'm the man who shuts down illegal organizations, enterprises, and companies for a living.
No, you don't. But this is even more interesting if you look at the picture in the middle of your screen right now. I'm going to say something I never ever thought I would say. Look at Tyree Sneed's belly button. Okay, now look right above his belly button. It looks like he's developing a sinkhole.
And I don't play games at all. Okay? And I you have to understand, I'm the man who's dismantling corporate America right in front of you. Corporate America is made up of a bunch of illegal enterprises and companies, are they not? Okay. Do you need that explained to you too? Boy, I can't even win no more. I can't win no more than I'm winning. It's crazy, man. Like I said, if this was a basketball game, it'd be 8,000,000-0 right now, straight up.
I'll read this for the listeners from Ledgeview. He says, super nice guy nonetheless. Now that is a masterclass in sarcasm, everyone.
It's honestly incredible. I've amazed myself. I impress myself. Sometimes I look at myself in the mirror. I'm like, ooh, he's fine.
I got to read this for the listeners simply because I want to read this. It's from R Dash. Batman goes public about Joker saying mean stuff. Thank you very much. You're an audience. You're a nice audience.
Got all these women pursuing me. I'm in love with myself, sister. Back up.
That's your entire fucking problem. That is your entire fucking problem. You're in love with yourself, which means that you are detached from reality. There is no reason for you to love yourself. Most people in your situation would be very, very morose, very down, very disheartened, inclined to things I will not talk about. That ain't you.
You're going to have to get in line. You're so vain. You probably think this song is about you. You're so vain. You're so vain. You probably think this song is about you, don't you, don't you?
Well, I have just received a picture of Tyree Sneed's bandy legs. It will, in fact, be in my next video, which should be out middle of next week, I'd say.
For real. Oh, you folks is funny, man. I'm having a field day on here this year. You feel me? So yeah, that's my whole point. Like, I'm getting tougher and stronger every day with God. Every day God just shows me the impossible is possible with him. Truly, I mean, all of this could have never happened if it wasn't for God, bro. God is truly amazing. And he has a sense of humor and he's smart as hell.
He's getting really crazy right now. I'll read this for the listeners from that guy. It's a real zinger. Joey is in love with the person responsible for all of his failures in life.
So, give me a minute.
Boy. Give me a minute.
So, yeah,
minutes.
moving forward, bro, Batman is the future.
If that's all the longer you were going to take, why even say, give me a minute? That would have just been a long pause. There was no reason for you to say, give me a minute. And as a result, you made me buck up. I'm mad at you right now, Tyree.
Sure. I know what the public and the people want to see. And I'm not talking about just on here. I'm talking about in the generality and the realness of my career. I know what the world wants to see. I know what the world is ready for and what time it is. Like I said, we're evolving every day. I'm going to continue to focus on the training. I'm going to continue to focus on music. I'm continue to focus on what I enjoy and having fun. And, that's really about it, man. I don't have time for nothing else. Like I said, anybody out there, folks.
I'm going to focus on 7 different things.
Want to talk to me, you need to pay me. And since everybody owes me, I'm owed what I deserve and what I earn, which is all good stuff and good karma and money and happiness. And people need to go ahead and deliver. That's what I don't understand is it's very simple arithmetic. There's no excuse. My Cash App should be ringing like no other, right? Everything. We got a Cash App, PayPal, and a Venmo. You see the Cash App bottom left-hand corner. I need folks that are going to support me. See, that's the thing. Folks want to sit there and be slow and in stagnated energy. And, I would never get in the way of of this and that and of your money and blah, blah, blah. I'm not asking you that. See, that's the thing. You're talking about things that are completely implausible to begin with. See, that's the thing. You want me to hold back regarding women.
That's plausible, that guy. It is.
Why would I hold back in something that I'm really good at? Just ask. Women love me. Women love dealing with me, talking to me, everything. And women happen to have money a lot of times and are able to be a part of a business.
Women haven't touched you. Rather, I should say you haven't touched a woman since Jenny. Please, oh, please stop blowing it out your ass. I also heard him say last week that he once again compared his sexual escapades to Wilt Chamberlain's.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're like the leader of the business or they're that smart or bright. Let's get real. But I'm saying that they're able to participate within business, right? So they're able to be kind of like a figurehead within business.
This turned into a very nice exchange. I'll read that guy's comment again because it leads into Sheriff Consent's comment. He said, I think he says, give me a minute because it makes it sound like he has other things going on. And then Consent follows up with, you got to give him a minute because he can't afford his own.
Right, because it's usually just a face you're looking at and whatever, and you're seeing that just like they do with the weather reporters, do they not?
What? What does the weather report have to do with jack fucking shit? Tell me 42 minutes after the hour.
So if I'm building a modeling agency, I need them, right? So what do you mean? Isn't that what Trump posed? He's a Mason. He didn't pay for anything. He ain't got no money.
Okay, all right. The magic name there. We move to further action.
Out of all these folks, I see almost 90% of them, if not more, don't get paid. They don't make a dime. They on here wasting their time. Like, what? Like, that's crazy, brother. I got other, channels I can be on. I got other things I can do. I can do shows like that. I can do the same thing you do. But me, it'll probably go places. It's not probably, it will. It just takes time. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. Like, I could do that. People be like, oh, well, I want more than one of these. You don't have time for more than one if you just do this right. Like, that's the thing. I only have time to really worry about what I'm doing here on this platform. I wouldn't have time to run 2 of them. I wouldn't. I'm just being honest with you. Like, it would make no sense. It'd be the same exact thing. That's what's so silly to me. These people will pose and they always want to supersede with fake stuff. None of you all did this genuinely. You don't know how to. And I'm saying, if you're really working hard, one platform is more than enough.
Yeah, he talks about having tanks actually quite frequently, but my favorite one, and I haven't heard it in a while, is one where he says he wants a bat cycle that will instantly convert into a spaceship. I'm not making that up. Honest God, I mean, it sounds like total fiction, and it is, but I'm not making it up. He actually said that. He really did.
It's all you need, because I'm going to make all my money right here. You know what I'm saying? So what are you talking about? Like I said, that's why they upset, because they know my business is succeeding and thriving and doing excellent.
We're not upset. We're sitting here laughing at you. We're laughing at, oh, by the way, Joey, show us, prove to us that you're not a gutless bitch, and go live so I can restream your dead ass.
We're gonna win regardless. Regardless. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna keep on moving forward. You're gonna see the Batman continue to evolve, and you can see it's 100% official tissue and all real. And yeah, I'm just gonna focus and keep on doing what I do and stay in my lane. I ain't worried about nobody else. That's the thing. You don't compete with others. Competition is the thief of joy. You compete with yourself.
Yet you still lose. It's amazing, really.
There ain't no competition, man. You got to be crazy. Do you think anybody holding a candle to me in anything, man? Look at what I'm doing in this calisthenics.
Okay, Nega, check that for me if you would. If we need to switch, we will switch.
And I told you, you know why? Because I'm starting to take off days. So that's the thing. Like tomorrow, I got to decide, am I going to do another off day because it would be really good for me? Am I going to get back to training? Odds are I'm probably going to want to train. Why? It's just the way I am. It's the way I'm programmed. And I'm trying to study Mike Tyson and do this Tyson stuff. So I'm going to be out there training and practicing that.
That was another thing that sucked really hard this week. I got into one gym one time the whole fucking week. You can bet where I was at this morning.
And again, folks who want to be a part of what I'm doing, you're more than welcome in the right way, but you're going to pay me.
All right. Thanks for checking there, Nega.
Other than that, it is what it is. It's common sense, self-explanatory, right? Rhetorical questions like all y'all ask. So what do you mean? You know what I mean? Like I said, how many we got? I think we got 359 world records. That's the next step too. I got to get to 400 world records, and then I'm gonna get to 1,000. What I need to do is I need God to help me and get this paper up to $1,000, right? And it's very difficult right now. That's the thing. I've just been discouraged because I'm like, bro, I just came up again. I was good. I had it all going, and I knew the minute I bought them headphones, I knew that it was gonna be a problem. I just knew it because it cost me like $20 for that and everything else, and then I just knew it was gonna be everybody was gonna stop doing anything, and it was going to be the same story all y'all do because y'all do the same thing every time.
You had $20 and you're starving to death. This cannot be disputed. How you've hung on this long, I have no idea. You took that $20 and bought headphones? Are you fucking kidding me? You took that $20 and bought headphones. You should have taken that $20 and bought, oh, I don't know, peanut butter and bread, maybe a little, and I do mean a little pack of bologna. Something, anything than fucking headphones. It is stupid decisions like that, small though it may be, that contributes to you just fucking up your entire life. You've done that years ago. You're just lost, man. You're just absolutely lost. And we're here for it.
Especially here. Y'all do the same thing every time, bro. Like I said, nah, folks don't want to see me make it. And it's sad, man. It really is sad, but I ain't got time to worry about it. I got to do this myself somehow, so that's why I'm going to go hard and work hard on here and do what I got to do. It's absolutely unfair. It's always been unfair. It's absolutely crazy. I mean, it's beyond unfair. I mean, what? Like, dude, I'm doing more than it. This, what I do would take whole organizations and groups. I mean, you're talking about, I get more done than the feds, FBI, CIA all put together, and what they've accomplished in the last 5,000 years, I've done in a matter of 3 years.
So if they all walked in circles, maybe that would be true, but even then they would outwalk you relative to your circles because they're in shape and you're not. They don't have scoliosis. You do. Their feet aren't rotting off of their ankles. Yours are. And I could go on, but it would just get gross.
Way more than them. That's a fact, bro.
Say hi to Lobster.
And that's the thing. If you give me the budget and you give me the money, I can accomplish even way more.
We'll find out. I would love to know what's going on with that.
So what are y'all waiting on? That's what I don't get. Like, do you understand? I'm speaking to all of you. All of you. You're listening, right? You're all here.
Right.
I'm talking to the public.
Mm-hmm.
You work a job, right? When you work, you could put $100 to the side and everyone could do the same thing and say, yo, I'm going to give this to Batman because
fuck you. Listen to yourself for a minute. I know it's an impossible task, but listen to yourself for a minute. We can all just set $100 aside to just give it to you. To just give it to this useless fuck who is just going to be as stupid as humanly possible with it. Damn. I'd say it's a good thing for you that it's never going to happen. And, well, maybe it's not. If somebody sent him a bunch of money, that might be fun to watch him waste that. But just don't do that. Don't do that. I was just talking. Don't do that.
I know he's going to utilize it and use it. I'm not over here trying to do this because I just want to save money and get rich with cash again. That would be nice. But, and that is the goal, of course. But I'm saying, like, that's not why I'm doing it. Like, any money that I get, it goes into me being Batman, bro. All of it. All of it, bro. Not a dime will be wasted. It'll be to help.
Says a guy that spent $20 on headphones when what he really needed was a Big Mac combo.
Me get by in the meanwhile and do what I need to do, but
anything to eat. He had that 20. That's actually starting to piss me off a little bit.
It all goes into me and building me. You understand? Seriously. And I save. I don't be wasting. I don't waste money. You know what I mean? Real talk. So, what is the issue? You know what I mean? There has to be a wave of support, man. There has to be people in the public, and I see it happening. I could see it happening nationally. I could see it happening worldwide. I could see people starting to donate. We don't need a chat room open, bro. It's small fries, man. It's irrelevant, bro. You got a Cash App, PayPal, and a Venmo. Y'all could all put together.
Oh, this is a good one right here.
Together $100 to the side every month and say, yo, I'm gonna send this to Batman so he can go out there and save the world. That's how real it is. That's my deal. It just goes to show what generation and time we're in, because we have a public that just doesn't seem to want to believe in themselves.
I'm reading this for the listeners. It's once again from Nega. He says, or quotes, I should say, you're not supposed to hold on to cash. I be saving.
Or believe in something, and your prayer was answered by God with me. I'm the answered prayer. Y'all prayed for a Batman and you got it. And now y'all don't want to pay the Batman and support me financially so I can go out there and save the world and do what I need to do. I'm already ready to do it. I'm strong enough. I'm built enough. I'm strong mentally, disciplined, spiritually, emotionally, everything.
Okay, all right. We have an explanation here for the $20 headphones. They didn't happen. This is from Sheriff Gonson. He says, if I remember correctly, and that was many a beer ago, I think those black headphones he recently got, he said were given to him from some rando. You know, listeners, this show is educational too. 52 minutes after the hour.
But now y'all don't want to, put your money where your mouth is, and you don't want to back me financially. That's crazy to me. Because everybody wants to be what? It's not being frugal. You understand? Y'all throw money away on nonsense. Oh, y'all want to get rich, and none of you ever will. What is the point, bro? A lot of people just don't like hearing the truth. That's my thing. I could care less. I'm going to stay in my lane and do what I'm doing. You feel any way you want. It's irrelevant to me. Feel me? So, like I said, hopefully people will start to wake up. Hopefully people will understand what time it is and what we're doing here. And it's just that simple, man. You know what I mean? Real talk. Like, it's not complicated. Folks just got to, get right and understand what's going on. But that's my point. All these folks say so much. They talk so much. They want to honk. People want to say they're fans. If you were fans, man, y'all would have been done got me an electric scooter or a bicycle with an engine on it that really moves, that runs correctly. That's number one. Number two, and all of this you should have produced with your own budget. If you really supported me, you would have been giving me thousands and thousands of dollars already so I could get out of here and go do this everywhere. And I would have started probably in Austin or Katy, Texas, right? Like, that's what I'm saying. So I'm gonna just, pray to God and God already heard my prayer. God, is walking me through the whole process, but God will do it. I have belief and faith in God. That's what these people wanted. They wanted me to lose my faith. I will never lose my faith. You understand? And I see God's plan, and I see how he's building depth, and I see that it takes time, and I understand that, but I also just would like to move forward. It's not a matter of patience anymore. This has been a long time, man. I'm ready to go, bro. Real talk. I'm ready.
Okay, I'm going to reread Sheriff Gone Sense comment because it leads into a comment from Broncos. Again, if I remember correctly, and that was many a beer ago, I think those black headphones he recently got, he said were given to him by some rando. And Broncos follows that up with rando equals horny trucker.
To get this show on the road, and I'm, listening to God, and I just want to get this going. You know what I mean? And that's my thing. Like,
that's a nice exchange, by the way.
The things that people say are hilarious. Like, I'm Batman. Why would everything not consist of me being Batman if I'm Batman? You see how people be talking and they be saying things that it just doesn't add up and makes no sense? I mean, number one, why would you make any decisions, or who told you were in charge when you haven't put up any capital and invested in me, and you haven't even...
Handies for a hand job, something I have been contemplating here lately, and I'm contemplating it more seriously with every passing minute, is to do a live 51.5 FM show and feature the music of Sneedville. It would be quite a show.
Been supported me at all. And every time I have a show, like, you know what I mean? Them folks are not over here showing their support. It don't make no sense. The people, in the past, at least they acted like they supported over here. You know what I mean? Like, come on. At least they wanted to help. Seriously. You know what I mean? Like, and that's my thing too with people like that. With them, I don't understand. Number one, people don't know how to be alone, and that's sad because, like I said, that's why folks just play themselves out of opportunity. And I know they still watching. I know they still admire and still feel the same way, and it's hilarious to me because I mean, it is what it is. You understand? Like, what's like, how I feel should be irrelevant. I think that's hilarious that folks still watch me and they still, looking at everything I'm doing. I already know. And it's like, how you feel now? How you feel now knowing that you was sitting next to Batman watching Batman? Tell me, how does that feel? That's a hell of a mistake right there. You know what I mean? To let go of Batman and drop the ball like that. That's hilarious. And that's what we told you. You see my point? So that's the thing. Like, I was sitting there right there telling you in front of you saying, yeah, I'm Batman. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah. Folks didn't even know they was sitting right next to Batman. Ain't that hilarious? Let me put it in perspective for you. Robert Pattinson is not Batman. Robert Pattinson is an actor that plays Batman, right? Because they have to come up with a depiction and get a guy and try to make someone look somewhat similar to me because I'm better looking than all of them put together. They can't even find anyone who comes close to how good I look. Seriously. So they have to get actors that look close. So they picked Christian Bale, Robert Pattinson, and what's his name? Ben Affleck. And then the other one, whatever the hell his name is, Michael Keaton, right? And they're all, fairly good-looking dudes, but I'm just saying they're nowhere near me.
You know what they all have in common, Tyree? Do you know? Come on, get real close to the speaker. You're gonna need to hear this. What? They're actors! My fucking God, they're actors. None of this is real. None of this is based on you. Absolutely none of it. My fucking God, dude. You have the intellectual equivalency of maybe an 8 or 9-year-old. At a certain point in life, you stop playing make-believe, unless, of course, you're Tyree Sneed, and he wonders why he never gets any.
I look totally different and way better. Just like when they compared me to Eminem my whole life. I look way better than Eminem. I've always looked way better than Eminem. Maybe the Photoshop version can try to come close, but I mean, that's Photoshop. They never put real pictures of him out. Stuff.
I had that passing through my mind. I'm going to read this one for the listeners from Nega because it's wonderful. At one point in time, they, meaning Jenny and Tyree, went to go see the new Batman movie when it came out, and Tyree told the ticket taker that this movie was about him, mind you, Mind you, rather, he was wearing a half shirt and fishing boots. Yep, it was a time where he was working at the pier.
Stuff was all Photoshop, bro. Do you understand that I look the way people have always wanted to look? Yeah, perfect symmetry in my face, everything. That's beauty.
Your nose turns to the right. Okay? Your chin is like a boulder. I mean, it's not Jay Leno-ish, but as you age, it's going to get bigger. And oh boy, that's going to be a good time. Let's talk about those wrinkles in your face, by the way. You know the ones that will hold silver dollars? Yeah, those wrinkles, those are the ones I'm talking about. And crow's feet. Oh boy, do you have crow's feet. You just look so much older than you actually are. You look like you could be seriously about 45. Some say 50. I'll give you a break. I'll say you look like you're 45. The problem with that is that's 9 years more than you actually are. 9 years more age than you actually are. Yep, you look that fucking bad. I wouldn't lie about that. Top of the hour wherever you are except Newfoundland and Labrador, in which case it's 25 minutes after the hour, negative 43 TV, Saturday Madness. I'm Rich Baritone. We'll go on now. Maybe I'll shut up.
I'm gorgeous.
Oh,
that's what this is all about.
Why
are you so...
I hit the button to hear that. Fuck.
Concerned. Why are you tripping? You tripping. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. You know, just because you feel some way and you're all, you know, concerned because I'm beautiful. So what? Who asked? But yeah, no, I'm perfect and I'm more than enough. And like I said, I choose love and I choose happiness. And that's what I'm focusing on and doing for me. Like I said, it's a New Year's. Every decision I'm making makes perfect sense. Like, come on, bro. I was sitting there waiting. I gave y'all ample time. I mean, what's up? I told everybody Happy New Year. So where was you at? You see what this about? Like, I don't do that, bro. I don't do the holiday games no more. I don't do none of them narc games. It's a holiday. You better wish me happy holiday.
Remember, this is from January 2nd of this year, so he's kind of bitter about the holidays that passed. No gifts again, no hugs again, no nothing again, because he's a dickhead.
It's a Happy New Year. You better tell me it's a Happy New Year.
Fuck you.
There's no excuse for that. I don't care what the excuse. I don't care what story you making up. No, dude. No. See, and that's the thing. So no, it ain't me. It's other folks.
God let Asher take over.
Folks making huge mistakes as usual. Now make up for them. And you know how you make up for them? Send me 10, 20 bands. And then we'll talk. You feel me? Real talk. I want my money. And that's for anyone. Like I said, what? See, folks don't get it. Like, can you imagine, like, if a woman tries to pursue me now? I mean, come on, bro. This is my whole life consists of being Batman. I mean.
Well, then you're fucked, aren't you? If that's your entire life, dude, what you do, you get on a bus to Austin. You go to the state hospital and you say, please commit me. Help me out. Good God, I've been living like shit for so long and I'm so out of my fucking mind. I just need to commit myself right here, right now. Will you feed me first, though?
Do you really think I'm that concerned or care what they talking about or anything regarding them? I'm worried about money. You want to put some money on the table? You want to pay me? You want to fund my project? We can talk. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that you have to deal with me. You don't have to, but you need to be making sense and you need to be wanting to pay for things and want to pull me out my situation and make it better. And I'm going to continue to ask until it happens. You know, it's crazy to me that so-called women all claim that they're such geniuses and so smart, but you're passing up on the opportunity of a lifetime, just like so many others did. And it is absolutely hilarious to me. Like, that's all I need. I just need one partner and one person that wants to actually support me and help me financially so I can get to the point where I'm able to help myself again on a different, higher level. How is that difficult? It doesn't even take that much money. It takes basic stuff. Any woman could just be like, yo, I'm interested. Holler at me, I'm interested. I got a car, I drive, I'm a good driver. That's an important one now.
Ah, yes, passenger seat Joey. I will sit in the passenger seat a whole lot, let Mrs. Baritone drive, because I've reached a point in my life where I can't stand driving. I see fine, I hear fine. It's just the thrill left years and years ago. You know that feeling when you're 16, 17, 18, just going out to see the world? It ain't there anymore.
Seriously, all jokes aside now, like you got to be a good driver now. Otherwise, no. So, I'm a good driver. Like that's what this is.
I'm a good driver, yet I don't have a car. You need to be a good driver because I'm never going to have a car. I'm just going to sit next to you in the passenger seat and smell like, I don't know, garlic and broken dreams.
I'm at the transitional phase that I need someone who wants to actually take care of me and support me and help me. How is that difficult? That's not asking much. What do you mean? And get me to a point and help me. It's not that's what they look at it as, like your mentality. I don't even know what that is, and that's not what folks do. Folks don't help you and then, okay, you're good now, and now I'm going to walk away. That's not how it works. Someone who helps you and really cares about you and loves you, they're going to support you to the fullest, always. I 100% deserve that. So what do you mean? I see all you so-called women every day lonely as hell. Y'all sitting there, you gotta spend extra money, you got to worry about this. Like all y'all did it to yourself. And me, I'm good. I'm by myself. I ain't got nothing to worry. I do what I want to do. Real talk, I'm free in this world to go where I want, do what I want. I ain't got nothing holding me. I would never let nothing hold me back. That's the difference between you and I. Real talk.
But Rain Man, yeah, he was smart in certain things, wasn't he?
Yeah, I'm going where I want. I'm trying to travel next. The minute I get the money, I'm traveling. I don't care if I got to get on a Greyhound. I don't care if I got to pay for a hotel.
An idiot savant that I believe was counting cards in a casino or something. I haven't seen that movie in so fucking long.
For a day and just go somewhere for a day and come back. I want to get out and vacation. That's what I'm going to do. I already got everything set up. I got my base, and my base is in God. So what you mean? Yeah, I'm trying to travel on vacation. I want to go see all these different places, Katy, Texas, San Antonio, whatever. And I know it ain't that nice right now anywhere. That's
Katy, Texas, and San Antonio, and every fucking time he mentions going on vacation, it just raises the hair on the back of my neck. There's just something about it that makes you want to claw his eyes out. Come on, algorithm. I'm just fucking kidding. Jesus Christ. Don't you know how to party?
That's the fact. I already know what it is, and it's the same thing, and everybody's struggling. You know what I mean? That's the thing. It used to excite me more. Like I used to really go around and travel a lot, and I used to show up in San Antonio or go on the weekend every single weekend, and it was a big deal for me because I got to be in a nice hotel for a minute and have fun and just by myself and do my own thing and walk around the city and the river walk and stuff. And that's the thing. It's like I've already done it all. That's what folks don't get. That's why I'm super okay and content with where I'm at. I'm happy where I'm at. I don't need nothing extra. This whole year I plan to just, relax and be where I'm at. I'm happy. I'm good. I'm comfortable. Finally. And I have stability. Finally. Ain't you mad?
You said stability doesn't exist. You are lying. Stability does exist. It doesn't exist for you. We can file this as well under what the fuck are you talking about? Thank you.
Well, I got what I deserve. I get everything good. I'm getting what I deserve. Everything good and happiness and pure love. Mm-hmm. So that's my deal, man. These folks, it came out in the Joker video today. They going through it too. Yeah, it's karma time, buddy. They really going through it now. And it said what it is straight up. Yeah, y'all should have just let me be and go your own direction. Why are you worried about me? And because you can't do that for some reason when I don't even know you, these are people I don't know. I don't know any of them. I don't talk to them, have no affiliation with them, never met them. Like, what is y'all on? What are you talking about? I don't get it. I don't understand what the point is. Everyone says the same thing and y'all just sit there yeah, I'm making sense. You're not. What is the point of this? There's no point. It's a whole bunch of crimes that folks is committing, and it's all being documented. I mean, you chose that decision. Y'all did it to yourself.
We are, of course, watching Batman as the reincarnated game master, one of 53 different videos with the same name. It's absolutely amazing. This is Negative 43 TV Saturday Madness. I am Rich Baritone. Let's continue.
Just because, oh, you're jelly of someone. Okay. And I'm an empath, and I definitely, folks definitely get jealous when I come around. Yes, that's a part of reality and a part of my life. But what I don't understand is why someone would do all of this, hiding behind a computer screen and a phone. What is the point of that? And then try to talk like there's different energies, like I care. I've never cared. I'm not upset slightly. I'm not mad. I'm not in my feelings about them. No. I'm just what Denzel said when he told him, he said, I don't do this because of whatever. He said, I do this because it's my responsibility. And he told him, don't you go worrying about whether people like you or not. You worry about and you make sure that people are doing right by you. See, I'm a gangster. There's no feelings involved. I'm going to make sure you doing right by me. And all the folks that think I'm soft and think I'm sweet and think I'm super nice and all that, yeah, I am. I'm a good dude. But
you're not super nice, but you are sweet, baby. Oh God, you're so sweet. You just don't know.
There's a whole nother side of me, and that's what people don't get.
You're sweet, but you smell like durian.
Just wait patiently. And then I just, one day I just decide to let that other side out and show the real me, and the mask come off for a minute. That's why we wear a mask, buddy. And then when they see the real me, they're all like, whoa, yeah, I'm going to walk away. Yeah. You feel me? You ain't getting who you're dealing with still. Y'all still have no idea who you talking to. That's why it's funny. You understand? You have no clue. You couldn't even comprehend, but I do. See, I know me. I know what I am. I know who I am. I know me, but you don't. That's why then folks want to sit there and say, oh, well, this and that. All the proof is out about who I am and what I am and all I've done. People know about me. So what do you mean? I don't have nothing to prove. People can say whatever. If you want to talk and act like you don't know about me, then why are you copying my rhetoric? People like Rob Rapp, huh? Sorry, you're going to tell me who I am and what I've done? You don't know me. See, that's where you're wrong, brother. You don't know a thing about me. Why are you speaking about me?
Yeah, I did hear that in the gym. When he puts the mask on, he can really be himself.
But we already addressed that, didn't we?
We have a new arrival here. It's This T-shirt is Backwards. Please, of course, warmly welcome.
Yeah, like I said, don't talk about me. Like, no. I'm not these other folks, and I'm not your typical radio show host. Okay?
Because you aren't.
Folks don't need to be talking about me at all. You understand? Oh, and he listened. You say whatever you want. He listened. Yeah, because he knows reality. And I could see it on his face. He knows exactly reality. He knows what it is. Real talk. So again, folks be on here talking this and that and all this fake stuff and I'm this and I'm that, but yet we continue to see results of what's real and who's really the tough guy, don't we, buddy? I'm the real deal over here. I don't do no fronting. I don't got to talk. I don't got to do no talking. What do you mean? I don't got to explain nothing. What do you mean? What? You know what I mean? I'm the biggest gangster of all time. For real. I'm not a YouTuber. You're a YouTuber. That dude over there, he's a YouTuber. All of them are YouTubers. I was never a YouTuber. I'm a gangster. So what are you talking about? We're in two totally different lanes. And that's my whole thing is like, if folks want to get online and pretend, I mean, okay, go ahead. More power to you. Question is, in 2026, should I really let that make me feel any way anymore? As if really it ever did? It really never mattered to me. You know what I mean? I just stand on business, and I think if you're speaking that you're going to come from a real place. But considering that we know none of you are, and that's saying that everything y'all say is fake and doesn't exist, why would I allow it, to have me feeling anyway in 2026? My health matters, okay? My life matters, my future matters, and I matter. I'd rather choose love and be happy and be at peace. Straight up. You understand? Like, that's the thing. Like, that's about pretty much, like, honestly, like, I don't want to be mad. I don't want to be angry this year. I want to be happy this year. I want to be calm. I see everyone else trying to do that. And that was never my thing. I've always been an angry guy. That's what people don't understand about me. It's in my DNA and my lineage. I'm like a shark, like a megalodon. Like I have to get mad.
Okay. He said he's a chill guy and now he's all violent and shit. We know. Okay, Tyree, we know. I'm not even going to mention what we know in this scenario because I don't have to, you fucking pussy.
And sometimes it's good for me because I let it out, and I have to have an outlet to let it out, because if it builds up, that's the problem. I have a lot of anger. My anger is limitless. My rage is something folks have never seen before. That's why I'm Batman. That's why God told me. God literally said, word for word, he said, you're the keeper of the flame. What do you think that means? My anger and my rage is insurmountable. It's not something that's normal. It's on another level because I'm a superhero. I have no limits when I get mad. Absolutely none. There's no limitations already with Batman. Imagine if I get upset, slightly upset. See, when I walk around in reality, folks are not trying to get me upset. It's
indeed, John Cole, he is a mega lowdown.
Quite the opposite. That's why I'm not used to it and I don't understand it. Folks are trying to get me to be calm. Okay? Folks don't want me to get upset. That's what they tell me all the time. So what do you mean? I've had managers and supervisors tell me that. When I was doing bar security, they were like, I do not want to make you mad. Real talk. They saw me in action one time. That's exactly what my manager, I actually defended and protected him one day too. But that day was a different thing with a whole line of people trying to come in the club and the bar. And he just saw me, get angry. He literally said after that, his eyes were like, like Bug's Life, like wide open. And he was like, I do not ever want to make you mad.
We're not going anywhere, kids.
Okay, if people don't understand and people don't understand it because I go 0 to 100 anytime I want. It's like a mechanism. I just turn it on. My dad used to do the same thing, and that's what y'all don't understand.
It's a mechanism that he turns on. It's called a vibrating butt plug.
This is how we built this country. It's just a mechanism. It's like a light switch. I just turn it on and off. And I'm in complete control of it pretty much and command it. That's a scary thought, isn't it? Think about that. The minute I get angry, I'm going to win. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter where I am. If I really get to that point and I get angry, I'm going to win. No matter what it is. I wouldn't care if we were playing backgammon or badminton or bowling. So that's the thing. This year, I don't want to feel mad. And I've never made it a habit. It's never been an all the time thing. Of course, I've been happy all these years. The past 3 years are some of the happiest, hardest years of my life, but also the happiest. I've been happy, the whole time. I'm always happy. I'm happy no matter what the circumstance or whatever I'm going through. But my point is, this year, since everyone, is always saying these things and you can tell that they're unhappy and their goal is they keep trying to tell other people and project that they're happy when they're clearly not. I don't know what that is, because that's not being happy, obviously. And that's the thing. Like, I just don't want to conversate with people like that no more at all from here on out. I don't want any time in my future. I don't want to talk to people like that. It's hilarious to me. If you were happy, you wouldn't be having to say it. It's just a fact. It's just that simple. I'm happy right now. I am. I'm happy. I could be a lot happier if I could change my circumstances and better my life like I'm trying to do. And that's why I work so hard for it. If I had like a girlfriend that was actually around, it's not like something that I was trying to get. This whole 3 years, I've been waiting on someone. Like I said, they didn't show up. They didn't fulfill their part of the bargain or what I asked them. I'm moving forward. It all makes perfect sense. I asked you to do something. I need you to come on this show, come on camera and defend me. And you need to be here at every single show I do. That's the requirement. What are you talking about? So any women trying to holler at me, like I said, pay me and leave a phone number. It's not difficult. Or an email. I'd rather just do a phone number at this point. So that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, what is y'all even talking about? Like I said, I got this phone bill coming up in 3 days on the 5th, bro. I should not be having to pay this out of my own pocket, man. Y'all are holding me back. That's a fact. Everything I'm saying, it's not out of character. It makes perfect sense. Y'all are holding me back. It's all y'all ever done. Every time I'm about to make it, bro, y'all don't let me make it, man. That's my thing. Like, you don't understand. Like, that's the thing. Like, I want to be happy this year. And it's just crazy to me that you folks, you can tell what it is. Like, I don't understand that. I shouldn't have to feel this way all the time. I really shouldn't. It's completely unfair. Like, how in the hell can folks be on here and get money and they're evil as hell, but y'all won't support me at all? What is up with y'all and your thing with being a good person? I don't understand that. So it is what it is. Like, I'm not going to hold on to anything. I'm not going to, feel any way about it, because it ain't for me to worry about. I'm going to let go, like God told me, because he literally told me that. I'm going to let go and I'm going to move forward. And what I'll do is I'll just kind of utilize it and turn it on when I need to for the power as Batman. That's what I'm going to do, straight up. You know what I mean? Because it's not even worth my time worrying about. You know what I mean? God has brought me this far. God has done everything for me. I'm completely satisfied, content, and grateful. Truly. I really mean that. I couldn't ask for anything more. It's not about that, but it's just about, I always wished and hoped that I would get the support of the public, and they all act like they support me every day, but yet I can't get a dime. And I just don't understand that. I don't understand why people would ask me to do interviews and things without paying me. I honestly don't get that. And that's the thing. Nobody can sit here and say, oh, he's not making sense. Oh, he's just talking, nonsense. No, this is a whole business. I went out my way and suffered and went through things none of you could imagine and fathom to build this. How is it fair to tell me, well, we can do this for free? I'm not doing nothing for free, partner. You need to pay me, bro. And you need to pay me good money. Straight up. And y'all work. So what's the excuse? Like, that's the thing. The only thing that's going to get me where I'm going right now, number one, is God. Get that right. And number two is going to be some $100 bills in my pocket.
Okay. Oh, well.
On the streets and do what I do actively, but where I just pop out. Okay, where no one has a clue where I'm coming from next, where I'm moving, what I'm doing. I'm just popping out and doing what I'm doing.
Okay.
That's my goal. And to be able to have like a little, bat cave, a little hideout, to build in, hopefully, and run and do what I'm supposed to do. I just don't understand it. I was nothing but loyal and faithful to Christina. I've been nothing but genuine. I've been there for her the entire time. When I went up to Minneapolis, nothing was done for me. I've received $3 over the course of years. There was never anything done for me.
I
There's never
can't
been
pause
any real
it.
support.
It's weird.
Truly, there hasn't. I've tried to be nice, but there hasn't been
this
support
out,
for what
this
I
is
do.
going to be
I
a very,
asked, can
very
you come on the
awkward
show and
ending to
defend me,
what has
please?
otherwise been
You've
a
got
great
people
show.
running
Let's
around
see.
here saying this and that, and come on, bro. You should be there for me, and I should be the focus, which is what I said. You're allowing folks to say a bunch of things and this and that. It doesn't make sense. All you got to do is come spend 10 minutes of your time and hop up here. That's how I know it ain't real and it's fake. That doesn't mean what you're saying. Oh, it's a real person.
I can't stop it, and I can't remove it. I have been glitched out of business, kids. I can't even run the ending, I don't believe. It won't let me kill it.
That's your
remove. Nothing. Holy Christ almighty. Well, this is going to end very, very poorly, I'm afraid. Thank you so much for spending some of your Saturday with us here on Negative 43 TV. This really, really fucking sucks. You know what I'm going to say, so go ahead and say it with me. It's time to turn up the house lights and go home. I'm Richbartone, and until the next time, I'll talk to you, and hopefully I won't get glitched out of a show. Good night, everyone.